You're listening to Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville on San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second segment of Bowl Game Radio. And a reminder, in our third segment, we're going to be joined by the executive director of the BCS, the Bowl Championship Series, Bill Hancock. We'd love to get your calls and questions for him. That number is 858-457-1090. That's 858-457-1090. And a reminder that Bowl Game Radio is brought to you in part by National University. Accommodate your busy schedule, your life, your university, National University. And MJE Marketing. Creative, connected, and always curious. Visit mjemarketing.com.
And we're here every Wednesday night until through December the 18th, talking about San Diego's two great bowl games. The San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl, Thursday, December the 26th. Mountain West against a team from the Mid-American Conference, 6:30 p.m. kickoff. And you can just go to poinsettiabowl.com for more information, or call 619-285-5061 for ticket information. And then on Monday, December the 30th, it's the 36th annual National University Holiday Bowl, Pac-12, Big 12, and 7:15 p.m. kickoff that night. And you can go to holidaybowl.com or call 619-283-5808 for ticket information. And it's just a great, great week of college football in December in San Diego, bringing thousands of out-of-town fans to our... Thousands. And,
yeah, and I hope to, I want to actually give a shout out to one of our other corporate partners as well, Tilted Kilt. Tilted Kilt is the official college football viewing partner of the National University Holiday Bowl and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. Stop by every Saturday during football season to check out all the college football action. The Tilted Kilt experience is one of a kind and will always leave you in a better mood than when you arrived. So, Bruce, let's get on to this next segment here. It's been a busy week for us, actually. The bowl games have been on the road quite a bit already. Why don't you tell us what we did yesterday?
Well, yesterday, and what all conferences do, most conferences, is they will have a meeting sometime in the month of November, bringing in all of their bowl-eligible or potential bowl-eligible teams to meet with their bowl partners, so they can have a kind of a preliminary meeting to kind of decide, if we select you, this is what we expect of you, how many tickets you're supposed to purchase, what are the events, etc. So yesterday, Mark Neville and myself, we went to Las Vegas, and we met with several members of the Mountain West Conference who are potentially in our game. So we sat down and we talked with San Diego State, Boise State, Utah State, etc., and just kind of did a review of what we do and how we do things and find out their interest level and so forth.
And I thought it went pretty well.
Went very well.
Except until we got on the flight home.
Well,
that was a little disturbing to me, actually.
You know, when you get to fly Southwest and you get the A number, that's because we had the A's, so I like my aisle seat. And
yes,
so
you do. You really like your aisle seat.
I
In
will
fact,
keep my
here's
aisle
what
seat.
happened yesterday. As we got on the plane, it was a crowded flight, and we had the A numbers. So Bruce sat in the aisle, and I was sitting in the window, and on comes this elderly gentleman, I would say in his, mid-80s?
Yeah,
something like that. And he asked if he could sit down and join us.
Yes.
And usually a gentleman would offer up the aisle seat for this elderly man. But I actually made that mention to you, and you said, no, I got the A ticket. I want my aisle seat. So where did this gentleman sit?
He sat in the middle seat.
Did you notice I actually offered up my window seat, and he declined?
Yep, and that's because he wanted the middle seat. And again, you snooze, you lose. You don't get the A, you don't get the aisle seat. And the lady behind us, if you recall, congratulated me on holding my ground and not giving up my aisle seat.
She did not.
Well, you didn't hear her.
Okay, maybe not. Well, then today, actually, after we got home, Phil Snyder, our director of ticket sales and operations, and we drove up to Los Angeles, and we did the same thing with the Pac-12 conference. And it's a little different. A lot of bowl games were there. I think there must have been 7. There could have been 8 bowl games that were in attendance. Yeah. And it's funny because in the Pac-12 right now, there's only one team that, as of right now, is not eligible to go to a bowl game. There's still a couple more that are fighting to get a position.
For example, Washington State has 5 wins.
Exactly.
So they would be invited to these meetings because
there were 11 teams that were there. And so we had lots of meetings around the table. But it's very important. And a lot of what we do is around bringing tourists to San Diego. And this is a great opportunity for us when we meet with these teams to talk about the marketing plans and how they are going to generate ticket sales for the bowl games that they attend.
We also today had our November committee meeting. I want to give a shout out to our Redcoats because we had a huge crowd at Club Lounge 5 at Qualcomm Stadium, and they all came out as the final meeting in preparation for all the December festivities. So we could not do what we do year in and year out without our Redcoat volunteers who just do an outstanding job and give up a lot of time during the holiday season to work on behalf of our
we truly could not do it without them. Bruce, I got to also mention, I learned something today also on the way back from our meetings up in Los Angeles with the Pac-12. Your ticket guy, Phil Snyder, is not a very good driver.
I understand you guys had a little bit of an accident.
We had a little incident on the way. In fact, I saw this. There was a cooler in the middle of the freeway up there on the 405, and I saw it quarter mile away. We're driving right at it. No evasion tactic whatsoever. We drive over it. It gets stuck underneath the car. My car right now still smells like burning plastic because of this cooler that we ran over. And there's a leak, and I don't know what that is.
So for anybody who says, what do you do all year because you only have 2 games? Well, you've just caught a glimpse of what we do for a living. So,
let's go to the phones here. We got Sam in Mission Valley. Sam in Mission Valley, welcome to the program. You're on Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville.
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely. What can we do for you, Sam?
When you guys are choosing between teams, what do you value more? The amount of fans that will travel or the matchup you're going to have on the other side?
Our philosophy, and thanks for the call, Sam, our philosophy has been and always will be, certainly we want to create an economic impact on the community and bring as many fans to San Diego as we can. But, that being said, for both the National University Holiday Bowl and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl, we want to put the best matchup on the field. So therefore, the best record is much more important to us than everything else. We just want the best quality game. For a crazy example, but let's say we had a 10-win team on one side, and we had a 8-win team that wouldn't bring a lot of fans, or a 6-win team that would bring a ton of people to California, to San Diego. We'd probably take the 8-win team because that's the best matchup. Because at the end of the day, you want a great game on the field.
And Sam, thanks again for your call. And Bruce, just to follow up on that point, we're not immune to it. We've had blowouts before, but we do everything we can to avoid that. I mean, we know that the fans are the ones that drive this thing, and we want to put on the best possible show.
And sometimes you could have 2 10-win teams and have a 35-0 game. We've had that happen to us in the past. But for the most part, the best record means an awful lot to us.
So, again, Sam, thank you very much for the call, and give us a call again down the road. Bruce, let's take a break. And on the other side of the break, we are going to be talking with the executive director of the Bowl Championship Series, Bill Hancock. We'd love to hear from you. The phone numbers are 858-457-1090. That's 858-457-1090.
And you're listening to Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network.